Thanks so much for coming back to another video. I meant to start this one yesterday, but yesterday was a really bad mental day for me. I only recorded a couple clips of the animals, so I did record, and I'll just throw those in right now. They were being super cute yesterday, very sweet. Easton was next to me all day, and Phoebe was being real cute and playful. She's not usually like that, but she definitely like walked up to me. She was playing with her toys. She was being all silly and super hyper in the middle of the night. But yeah, so yesterday just was not a good day for me. I just wanted to come on and let you guys know because, I mean, you know, mental health is a huge part of my life, unfortunately. And talking about it is something that definitely just needs to continue to be normalized. But today I do feel so much better. I'm recording from the guest room because I have the washing machine going. I'm washing the bedding right now. It was loud and the wind is super loud, so I didn't want to record in my bedroom or the living room. So I'm just in the guest bedroom. I haven't spent like any time in here other than moving boxes in and moving boxes out and making the bed over here. So what I would really like to do today is to start going through all this stuff, but I do need to do a little bit of cleaning, not a lot, just a little bit of cleaning before I can start going through these boxes, because this is where like my decorations are, and I feel like, yes, we're in our new apartment and that does make me very happy, but I still don't feel at home yet because, you know, our stuff isn't out and decorated. I'm excited to go through these boxes and figure out like where things go. Matt said something about going to IKEA this weekend, so that'll be so great. We'll get a bed frame hopefully and a dresser, which those are the two things that I desperately want. And I want some like floating shelves and a desk. This morning was pretty uneventful. Matt got up before I did, and he actually like took a shower, and then he went and played some Call of Duty, and my alarm went off, and I woke up and I didn't tell this to Matt, but I thought he smacked me on the butt, and I was like, that's weird. And I turned and it's Easton looking at me, wagging his tail, and it keeps hitting my butt, and I was like, oh, my buddy. I got up, Matt had made coffee, so I had some coffee. I made him a sandwich. He installed the Dyson thing, so now I can get that utility closet set. Yeah, it was a pretty uneventful day. We got our HelloFresh box, which I'll show you guys all of our recipes that we're gonna be making this week. Yeah, I just wanted to start this video off to let you know, yesterday there's like just the animal footage and that it wasn't great, but I want to be open so that when I look back on this, I'll be like, yeah, I remember I had a really shitty day that day. Okay, let's have a good day. Have a great day. I even put on like a little bit of makeup. I got dressed, which, I mean, this isn't like dressy, but I put not pajamas on, makeup. I brushed my hair, like doing stuff that'll make me feel good today. So here's the utility closet. He got the Dyson up, and it's nice that there's a plug in here. We have this thing all hung up and all that in there. So now I just gotta sort it out. I hate all of this up here right now because this is like car washing stuff mostly, so I might be putting like this in the guest bathroom. As I was doing stuff, I was like, I feel lightheaded, I need to eat something, but I'd rather have a smoothie. So I put whole banana, 5 strawberries, a handful of blueberries, I put a big handful of spinach, a scoop and a half of my collagen protein powder, 10 shakes of some lemon, some oat milk, and water. And it's delicious. It just tastes like a strawberry banana smoothie. So I'm gonna sit and drink this, maybe watch like one YouTube video, and then continue working because I feel like I'm doing pretty good. So I found my shoe rack. Now I just have to build it and remember how to build it. I'll hopefully figure it out. I did it. No instructions needed. I'm a champ. I'm a genius. I gotta go hang it up on the door. All right, so it's like 5:30 and I've done quite a lot. I think I'm gonna call it for the unpacking like in the guest room at least. I made a dent. So our TV box is still right here. I moved it over to get into all of these boxes. And yes, I put a lot of them on the bed because these are liquor bottles that Matt has kept. He needs to go through to see which ones he actually wants to keep. These, minus the yoga mat, are all decorations. This is some random box that I have absolutely no idea what to do with. I mean, you know, I've made a dent. Once I start moving this back in, you'll be able to actually walk in here. It doesn't look like much progress because I took a lot of stuff out of the boxes. I've emptied maybe one of these Rubbermaid containers, which was this one, but I put Halloween stuff in there because it was in this box, but it was overflowing and didn't fit. So instead I put these little chalkboards that I had at my wedding in there, which I need to figure out how to sell or get rid of. But I was looking in here, I think I'm gonna need a bookshelf because those 4 Rubbermaid boxes are books. Cookbooks, textbooks, reading books, writing books. There's a lot of books. We got a lot of books. I've done a lot in here. I will put all this stuff back in some sort of orderly fashion for the floor. The bed, I'm just gonna leave like that. Everything else I'm gonna try to put in here better. We can get rid of this super old shoe thing that Matt had because I put all of his shoes on my shoe thing, which let me walk across the apartment and show you. Shoes. So many shoes. There's an empty rack because there's a couple of shoes in the front hallway. But do you want to go potty? Let's go potty, come on. I've been listening to Bon Jovi for hours and it's so nice. It heals my soul listening to Bon Jovi. All right, this is gonna be my attempt at putting board games in there. It's a pretty deep cabinet, so don't let it fool you, but I'm gonna try. Phoebe, do you think you can put all the board games in there? If so, this will be our board game cabinet. Okay, so these are doubles. We have a Clue in there already and a Monopoly, but I think both of these ones are the older versions, I think. So I'm gonna put them somewhere else. Keeping them, but putting them somewhere else. I'm ready to get rid of Apples to Apples. I actually bought this as a gift for my mother, who then gave it to me. But now I have Cards Against Humanity, and that's like way better than Apples to Apples. And then this. It's definitely not something I want to play. The cabinet has them all in there. Stacked, pushed, shoved. Just can't really get anything else. I don't know how, but I took almost everything out and redid it and was able to fit Apples to Apples in there. So I'll keep it because that might be more fun to play than Cards Against Humanity with, say, parents or grandparents or children, if there's ever children in this house. Sorry came out because this is a very old game too. If anyone ever needs a game, they have to put it back in here exactly like that or else it's not gonna close ever. So I decided I earned a nap or just like laying down in bed and not doing anything. And I have Easton over here snoozing away. And I have a cuddly Phoebe behind me. She never lays next to us. So one thing I'm realizing is that I didn't show you guys the, ooh, putting you in the kitchen makeshift tripod. One thing I haven't done yet is showing you guys what the HelloFresh meals are. So this week we have this. 1 pan mushroom gnocchi, super excited about it. We got 1 pan cheesy beef tortilla melts, guessing it's like a quesadilla. We got lemony spaghetti with Brussels sprouts. We got pecan crusted chicken. And then last but not least, we have turkey curried bowl. They forgot to send the ground turkey. I told HelloFresh and they comped the meal for like the next box. We're just gonna go and buy some ground turkey. It's not a huge deal. I'm looking at my planners now. What I have are 4 things. I have a budgeting planner, I have a big planner, I have a small planner, and I have a calendar. You might be asking why? Why do you have so much shit? I do different things for each thing. Obviously the budgeting planner is budgeting stuff. Big planner, it's not big, but bigger planner. I do like big goals, deadlines, hopes and dreams, I don't know, stuff like that. Little one is more daily. I usually will put like 5 bullet points of things that I want to do every day. So this is more daily, like not super goal oriented, but more so like clean, laundry, edit podcast #1, post podcast #1, social media, stuff like that. And typically in the notes section, I did this last year and I'm gonna do it again this year. In the notes section, I'm gonna do like a cleaning schedule So that's one of the things that I'm gonna be writing in the notes bit, is just like a cleaning schedule, kind of. I don't really know what to write in the notes bit of this other than be just like normal goals and put my resolutions and intentions and ways to get there and stuff. And then calendar is set dates. So like when I'm posting videos, when I'm posting podcasts, when we're recording podcasts, meetings for podcasting. I'd like to put down when I'm going to be taking like classes for learning better editing and all of that stuff. So this beautiful color, obviously you can see like currently I believe green is like my new favorite color, but this planner is super cool. Like the back, it came with directions on how like you use each section. I'm really excited to do this budget planner. I've wanted to get one for a long time, and it's the beginning of the year. It's the perfect time to do it, which you don't need to do it at the beginning of the year because this one doesn't have it dated, so you can do it whenever. I'll definitely put a link in the description if you guys are interested in this. I don't know how to do affiliate links or anything, so it's just literally going to be a link to this. I'm very excited to plan out some of this year and to start writing some goals and start doing a daily planner. I loved when I did that. I was really consistent with it, and I was journaling for over a year because Easton got injured last year. It was really hard on everyone, but super hard on me because I was the one at home taking care of him. My daily planner, like I stopped doing that. I stopped journaling. I stopped doing a lot of things. Then we moved in with my mother-in-law, and I was like, okay, putting a pause on everything. The only thing I was doing was podcasting, and that was really hard for me to even do that. And we were there for 7 months, so it was a really long pause. But now that we're here at the beginning of the year and being able to try to get back into this, it's gonna be hard, but I'm really looking forward to this year. I know this is really silly and corny, but I just watched an episode of Queer Eye, the Crawzaddy one. It was about this man who lost his wife, and there was just one saying that he said, him and Karamo were talking, and it really, really struck a chord with me. And it was, it's easy to exist, but it's hard to live. I want to really, really come into myself this year. I'm turning 30 this year, baby. I got 8 months until I'm 30. Let's live up these 8 months, y'all. Easton, are you ready for the next 8 months to fuck it? Oh, you pulled your hand away from me? No, love me. Okay, Matt's gonna be home soon, so I'm just gonna start like jotting some of this stuff down. I'm excited. Matt's home. We just made our dinner. It looks and smells so good.
I think it's like a 4 out of 5 so far for HelloFresh.
The only thing we weren't like huge fans of this week for this box was the pork. Everything else has been really good. We're gonna eat this, watch some Modern Family, and go to bed. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon-ish. Easton took the entire side of my pillow, and I woke up, I was like, why is my neck hurting? And then I looked at Easton and I was like, okay, that's why. Matt made coffee, we played some video games. Well, he played video games. I went through the entirety of his photos on his phone because one, I needed some videos that I took on his phone when mine was dead. So I got those videos, but then I saw a bunch of pictures of me and I was like, I didn't get the pictures that Matt took of me in New York City and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna scroll through, send myself all these pictures. Ended up going through all of his photos, like went through since we moved back to Asheville, then went through Europe, and then went through when we first lived in Asheville, and then went through some in Auburn. So it was like a huge flashback, and there were some really friggin' cute throwback pictures of us, and I'll throw them up on the screen. We used to be so cute. Looking at some of those Europe photos, I want to go back so bad. And then, you know, there's some like super cute ones of me and Easton and just of Easton. And there was a lot of pictures that I found that I was like, oh. Spent a long time doing that. My brother FaceTimed me and then I left for work. So that was this morning. There wasn't nothing to record, but now we can start our day. I've showered, I'm feeling good. We got a couple of things to do today. I need to edit. I want to plan out a baking podcast because I did bake just the other day and I could do a mini podcast on it. So for my books, my planners, I worked on them last night. So I was explaining it like this is like a daily one of more like personal things. Oh, sort out clothes was another thing on that list. See, I have at least 5. Some of them have more, some of them have less because we haven't gotten to those days yet, but that's just what I use the small one for because it's easy. I can even like take it with me in my purse. Bigger one, I don't have much in it yet because I don't have a lot planned out. for the year work-wise. I did put hearts because it's our anniversary next week. We have 2 anniversaries next week, our dating and our wedding. I didn't put anything else in this one. I don't think I put anything on the calendar either. And then this one, I'm still working on it. Gonna light a candle and get shit done.
This is the moment we wait for all year. Gold wine, baby. And this is probably the best presentation you ever had. Is it this little mug or stein or whatever you call it? Oh man, it smells so good. If you're not familiar with old wine, it is basically just
Time jump to much later. Matt's home now. I can't show him because he's in underwear. But we just made our HelloFresh meal. What is it called? A beefy, cheesy tortilla melt? 1 pan cheesy beef tortilla melt. Here's the final result. Does look pretty good. Just like a beefy quesadilla. So I was editing for a little while, watching some TV for a little while. I did not get done what I wanted to today. It's okay. Still have tomorrow, but Matt only works until, my God. Matt's actually doing a morning shift tomorrow, so he'll work from like 10 to 3 or 4. And we have like a fun afternoon planned. I'll let you guys know how we like this. I'm gonna watch some Modern Familia while eating, like always. Familia. Friends. Bud, say hello. I found another recipe from my snacking cakes book to make this week. Fudgy chocolate cake. Matt's gonna get off soon. It's past 2 o'clock, but he'll get off at like 3 to 4, something around there. We were gonna walk down to a bar, but that bar doesn't open until 5, so we're not doing that. So I'm just gonna finish editing the Christmas video, post that and the next one because I did not get to do that yesterday. It's a very off week for me. So hopefully after the weekend with Matt and getting the IKEA furniture, building it, we can actually like get this apartment up and running. That's the plan. I don't know why I keep doing this. I'm not Italian, even though Italians do this. I'm like, okay, let's do this. Our anniversary is next week. We're not big like celebrators in the anniversary. We do celebrate it at home in our own way. We've never done anything big for our anniversary. This year, it's 2 years being married and 7 years being together. So quite a while. We've been together a long time. I know what we're doing for our anniversary pretty much. Not specifics, but we have our idea of what we want to do. And then for our dating anniversary, not really sure what we're gonna do there. Just spending time together, probably cooking, playing video games. It's supposed to snow on Sunday, so it might be a snowy anniversary. I was productive, but then technology decided to not let me be productive. So I finished editing the Christmas Day video. I have the video already exported and ready to go for the week after Christmas. So literally I have 2 videos that are ready to be uploaded, but I went to export the Christmas Day one and it said it was gonna take 5 hours. I'm not about that. So I'm doing an update on the computer, which it says is 9 minutes remaining from the downloading of it, and then it'll update it. And then once it comes back up, then I will export it and I can upload everything tonight and then get started on the next couple of videos. But Matt's off of work. He's at a bar right now with his coworker. I have to wait for him to get off, come home, park, change, and then we're gonna go out. So I might start getting ready. We're just gonna go like 2 blocks down the road, get some like little small plates at this one place that I actually went 2 years ago today for the first time, the only time, 2 years ago today with our friend Jasmine, and we're gonna go today, 2 years later. Apparently January 12th is the day to go to this restaurant for me.
we have an Asian market like 5 minutes away.
Oh, I'm not wearing my ring, it's on the sink. It's okay. It's okay. Going out.
Look at us, we're gonna walk to our first spot, like 2 blocks away maybe?
Yeah. It's cold. Matt's gonna be cold later. He doesn't even have a jacket. Idiot.
Long sleeve under this.
Idiot. If I think an idiot would do it, I don't do that thing.
What is the most inspiring thing I ever said to you?
Don't be an idiot. Changed my life. Whenever I'm about to do something, I think, would an idiot do that? And if they would, I do not do that thing.
Matt said they were building the gym. Hey, they are building the gym stuff. There's a weight machine in there? Cool. We have a sake flight. Not a huge fan of that one. This one has no smell.
You just don't like sake?
Maybe I just don't like sake. I don't like any of those. We're just walking down home. It's golden hour. Look at how beautiful you look in golden hour. This is like prime picture moment. The perfect time to take a photograph. It's like golden over here. The sky looks like it's on fire. We're walking through the park to get back to the apartment. Well, we just made it home. I'm on the patio with Buddy. It may be like a 5-minute walk to this place. Super cool. We did witness a homeless man trying to stab another homeless man, and then another homeless man beat up the stabby homeless man. And then a bunch of cops at the stabby spot. We were gonna go to a brewery, but didn't want to be out past dark. So instead we walked home, but that's totally okay. Beautiful sunset. I mean, that was a gorgeous sunset. You can kind of see some of it over here. It's a cool little place. Learned I don't like sake again. Every time I've had it, I'm not a fan. And I feel like I should like it because everyone else kind of likes it. It's not for me. I can't wait to get furniture for this patio. I want to get like a bistro set, and then I also want to get like a comfy couch or something out here that Easton can lay on. That's the goal, at least. Jeez.